The rematch the world didn't see coming, but can't look away from, is set. UFC 316 brings fireworks to New Jersey as reigning Bantamweight king Merab Dvalishvili faces former champ Sean O'Malley in a high-stakes title showdown. With redemption, legacy, and gold on the line, plus a blockbuster co-main event between Juliana Pena and Kayla Harrison, this card is stacked with drama, dominance, and destiny. UFC 316 will be headlined by a high-stakes Bantamweight championship rematch between current champion Merab Dvalishvili and former title holder Sean O'Malley, taking place on June 7th at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. This marks a pivotal moment for both fighters as their rivalry continues to evolve on one of the sport's biggest stages. Their first meeting came at UFC 306, an unforgettable night at the UFC's visually spectacular Sphere event in Las Vegas, where Dvalishvili dethroned O'Malley via unanimous decision. The scorecards reflected a clear edge for the Georgian, with one judge awarding him 4 rounds to 1, while the other 2 saw it 48-47 in his favor. That win not only earned Dvalishvili the title, but also solidified his status as one of the most dominant forces in the 135-pound division. Now, with the rematch booked, fans are eager to see whether Merab can reinforce his dominance or if O'Malley can rise to the occasion and reclaim his crown in front of a raucous East Coast crowd. After losing his title to Dvalishvili in September 2024, Sean O'Malley was faced with questions about his performance, his preparation, and whether he truly deserved a second shot at the belt. O'Malley later revealed that he had entered UFC 306 with a significant injury, a torn labrum in his hip, which required surgery and a lengthy recovery period afterward. Since then, he has been out of competition, focusing entirely on his rehabilitation and training. Despite not having fought since the loss, O'Malley has remained a major draw and promotional centerpiece for the UFC. His flashy style, knockout power, and charisma have kept him in the spotlight, but the decision to grant him an immediate rematch drew criticism from fans and analysts alike, many of whom questioned whether he had earned it through merit. O'Malley, however, is unfazed. He has acknowledged the backlash and admitted that the performance he delivered at UFC 306 was far from his best. "I'm going to be 70% better than I was in that first fight," he recently said, attributing his improved physical condition and new training adjustments as game changers. He also emphasized that he's more mobile, more agile, and in significantly better shape than he was last time. O'Malley has made it clear that this training camp is unlike any other he's experienced, more disciplined, more focused, and free from the limitations of injury. With a renewed sense of purpose and a healthy body, O'Malley is determined to prove that the first fight was not a true reflection of his abilities. UFC 316 is more than just a title shot for him. It's a chance to silence critics, reclaim his status as Bantamweight king, and rewrite the narrative. Since claiming the Bantamweight title at UFC 306, Merab Dvalishvili has continued to solidify his reputation as one of the most relentless and dominant fighters in the UFC. The 34-year-old Georgian fighter, known for his high-paced, grinding style and seemingly endless cardio, has been on an absolute tear in the division. His championship win over Sean O'Malley extended his already impressive win streak to 11, but was his first title defense that truly elevated his status in the sport. At UFC 311 in January, Dvalishvili took on the undefeated and highly touted Umar Nurmagomedov, a fight many considered his toughest test to date. In a thrilling 5-round war, Merab once again emerged victorious by unanimous decision, proving he's not just a volume wrestler, but a well-rounded, elite-level fighter capable of adapting and overcoming dangerous challenges. That victory pushed Dvalishvili's winning streak to 12 consecutive fights, making him the most successful active bantamweight in the UFC and propelling him to number 4 on the promotion's pound-for-pound rankings, a rare achievement for a fighter in one of the deepest weight classes. Often described as the machine for his non-stop motor and overwhelming pressure, Merab has earned a reputation for breaking opponents mentally and physically over the course of a fight. He has now beaten a long list of elite names, including Jose Aldo, Petr Yan, and now Sean O'Malley and Umar Nurmagomedov, showcasing his consistency and evolution. Despite his dominant run, Dvalishvili still feels he has more to prove, especially in this rematch. He's aware of O'Malley's popularity and striking prowess, and he's not taking the rematch lightly. Instead, he views it as another opportunity to shut down any doubt, silence critics who may claim O'Malley was injured the first time, and further cement his legacy as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. With the title on the line again, Merab is entering UFC 316 with more momentum, more experience, and even greater confidence than ever before. UFC 316 won't just feature a blockbuster bantamweight title rematch. It's also bringing fans a historic clash in the co-main event as Juliana Pena defends her women's bantamweight title against Kayla Harrison, marking Harrison's long-awaited UFC title shot and bantamweight debut. This matchup is monumental for multiple reasons. Pena, known for her shocking upset win over Amanda Nunes in 2021, has established herself as one of the toughest, most gritty fighters in the division. Her aggressive, pressure-heavy style and championship experience make her a dangerous test for any challenger. On the other side is Kayla Harrison, a two-time Olympic gold medalist in judo and former PFL lightweight champion who has dominated nearly every opponent she's faced throughout her MMA career. This will be her first fight in the UFC and her first official bout at 135 pounds, an ambitious move that has raised questions but also created huge excitement. Known for her explosive grappling and strength, Harrison brings a new dynamic to the division, and her transition to bantamweight is one of the most talked about moves in recent women's MMA history. The stakes are massive. Pena is looking to validate her reign by turning away the most credentialed newcomer in UFC women's history, while Harrison is aiming to immediately capture gold and make statement that she's here to take over. With two championship fights featuring 4 elite athletes, UFC 316 is shaping up to be one of the most compelling and action-packed events of the year.